a little campsite. We freehand a awesome fire.
Hold on, guys. Just let me put together a fire. Man, God damn it, Chris. I hate you. There's no way I could do that with a mouse.
Oh, damn.
And go get me some firewood. I'm in the middle of building here.
Elias is gonna look embarrassed, like Elias is gonna look embarrassed, and be like, "Hey, man. So was I heavy? Because you were carrying me through that fight."
That's a good one. Well, I think really what it was is the vines were just kind of, doing their thing, taking over. I don't really have to do much.
Okay, well, ask your nature spirits if I'm heavy, because y'all were carrying me through that fight.
You go, yo, nature spirits.
As you shout out to the nature spirits, you hear a squirrel in the distance just starts chittering loudly, followed by another, and then more. And then the birds begin to cough.
Ah, shit.
It
Nature's
becomes a
pissed.
cacophonous roar for a second. And then settles back into the normal.
Well, I'm not going to stir them up again. I think they had enough for one night, but I let them know, and they're grateful for their efforts. Also, I don't know if they really like these goblins in their area, but I don't know. That's just speculation. I've seen you in other fights. Everybody has off days.
That's true. That's true.
Who knows? Maybe tomorrow I'll have an off day. Hopefully, we'll both have good days.
Yeah. Let's hope for no off days. Let's hope for that.
Let's hope for no off days.
Yeah. And then while Varys is setting up the camp after this little conversation, Elias is gonna go do some foraging, see if he can find enough food and whatnot to feed him and Varys, so they don't have to get their rations.
All right, give me a survival check.
All right.
Some root vegetables of the lichen that you can scrape.
Okay.
It's not a very hearty meal. As you notice that the area seems, I think we mentioned that the forest here is getting darker.
Yes.
Yeah, so it seems like it's almost dry like a winter, though it's not, the solstice hasn't even happened yet, but it just feels more like winter here. Less tracks, less moving around that you notice. So it's a little bit harder, but you do get enough, not a great meal, but it'll get you through the night.
All right.
For a long rest.
Well, that's what Elias will use. Varys, you're welcome to as well.
When you come back, I have already cast a good berry, and I'm just kind of munching on a few. Like, oh, you caught something. Hey, good job, Elias.
Elias is gonna be like, I forgot that your people could do that, Varys.
Oh, yeah. I was I was busy just kind of setting things up, and I know you wanted to do some hunting. I didn't want to take your job from you. Also, we got a backup. They got the berries as a backup.
Yeah. That's true. Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, we had some root vegetables. They'll probably keep for a little while.
Yeah, we could make a little stew.
Yeah.
Throw some berries in there, get some root. What else did you get?
I got some lichin. Doesn't look like it's the best, but I mean it would do at a pinch. But I imagine those good berries might taste a touch better.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's small, but they're filling. They'll do in a pinch.
They will. That's true.
We could grind all these up, make a nice tea. Get some water.
Or if you have any sugar, we can make a jam.
Ooh. Now you're talking. And we're just sitting here, I imagine, by the campfire, just chatting recipes, coming up with ideas.
Come up with good berry recipes.
Good berry recipes.
Outstanding. And then as you guys, there we go.
Question.
Maybe we could make a little stew.
While I don't have a pot, I do have a shovel. And shovels do have a concave shape to them that you could use to cook with.
Interesting. I like it. I do have cook utensils.
Okay.
Which I'm not sure what all that entails.
Oh no, wait! I have an iron pot as well.
Oh, sweet! Look at that combo.
There we go.
Well, hell, all right. So do you guys want to try and make something?
Yeah, I think like a little
survival rations there.
Yeah, a little stew.
Yeah.
I imagine
No,
we got a little bit of
we're using the good bear. We're using the stuff that Elias foraged.
All right. One of you can make a survival roll with advantage.
Ooh, okay.
You should go for it, Varus.
I'll go ahead and go. Go +6 to that, so 23 total.
Nice.
That's it.
Should come
It
through.
came through on roll
There it
20.
is. Yep. Alrighty. Oof. Yeah. All right. With that, you guys, no problem. You make up a pretty hearty, like a vegetable sort of chowder, but with if you could imagine like the pits of a strawberry.
Okay.
Like if you like smash down a strawberry or whatever, and it's got those little pits in it, that pulpiness is the broth that helps at and it gives it a pretty strong bite.
Okay.
Hearty. It tastes, like warm, like almost like a glühwein, a non-alcoholic style glühwein that's gritty. And as it cools, it thickens. You notice, and you could probably snack on it like a pudding.
Ooh.
If you save some of it. You make. Oh hey, you know what? I use quartz dice so you guys can't see shit. I don't have to keep pressing all that.
They're just kind of fun to actually roll some
exactly
dice
what those dice
too.
are for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh.
nice. You guys make 2 rations each.
Ooh, sweet.
So 4 rations in total, one of which is consumed.
Okay, makes sense.
Nice. So we have an extra ration.
Yeah. So you managed to get extra ration out of it.
Nice.
Awesome.
You can take that.
Look at
quick.
that. We gained rations.
Yeah. Hey, good. That's team effort right there.
Yeah, it
With
is.
that, you can get your long rest.
Fantastic.
Beautiful.
I'm clicking it.
I'm doing it.
Mm-hmm.
It's happening right now.
Yep.
All right, and take rest.
Can take it
Yep.
back.
Right. As you drift off to sleep, Elias, you find yourself just falling
Oh no.
and
Okay.
falling and falling in darkness all around you. And you can't see anything except for yourself. And as you fall and fall, you hear a scream, high-pitched, feminine, racked with fear, coming from below towards your falling. And you hear the scream, and you hear her cry out, and you hear someone beg, "Hestia, please!" And then you slam into the ground. And as you slam into a hard surface, you find yourself awakening to dawn's first lights. Varus,
I
you,
slept beautiful.
on the other hand,
Yep.
as you sleep,
Ooh, okay.
and by sleep, really, you rest as an elf.
Exactly.
And in your trance, as you dance back amongst what memories you've gained,
Yeah.
you cannot help but see amongst the bushes, perhaps in the tree, no matter what memories you visit, there is always a shadow of something twisted, some twisted vine-like bush with sharp eyes. You also awaken, to both of you,
Ooh.
at the first light of dawn. And you are both, as you wake up and you see the light coming in, smoldering embers of your fire leaving up the trail, and you know that it's getting closer to solstice, and also the birds have stopped chirping.
Something's not right around here.
I agree.
What kind of cold?
Please, Varus, give me a moment.
Yes.
And Elias gonna kind of go off a little bit. He's gonna have a quick prayer to Hestia to ask for wisdom to understand the vision that was given to him.
All right, so you're gonna walk off into the woods.
Not very far, just enough for some quietness, and so that he doesn't disturb Varus with his prayers.
Like what, 15
Or
feet or
as-
something?
Yeah, so as you get up and start making your way into the woods, noticing this full silence, you can also, make perception checks. You both have.
Excellent.
Do you have decent perceptions?
Decent.
I can't see. Oh, there.
Yeah,
it is.
passive is 16 for me, but I will roll.
What?
My
Oh, those are the
passives.
passives. 14. Yeah, so those are
Yeah.
good. You're above 10. So
Yeah.
give me 2 perception checks.
I got a 12. I feel like D&D Beyond
Ooh.
hurt me because I just keep rolling 8s.
There's a 9 there. That's gross.
That is disgusting.
That's a little rough, but as you begin to step off towards the wood line, you can hear the sounds of multiple feet moving in the brush, and you catch a whiff of goblin. Varus, you don't really smell or hear anything, but you can absolutely feel that, nature is not at ease at the moment.
Gotcha. I think also in that time, I'm stomping out the coals, getting the fire put out.
Elias will, as quietly as possible in his armor, going to pull his sword and try to signal Varys with it? And can he tell the direction the noise is coming from, or no? Can he just kind of hear it?
You, with that 12, you can tell that they are from that little alcove. They're coming basically back the way you saw that goblin.
Okay.
come
Up north.
from. So, yeah, they're going to be coming from the north.
Okay, so he's going to, as quietly as possible, signal Varys with his sword that there's danger that direction.
I'll prepare. Grabbing my gear.
Yes, so leading, you do see a hobgoblin armored with his shield being forcing next to him the goblin that got away
Of course.
Naturally.
as he brings more guys with him. And then we're going to do some initiative stuff.
Up to you.
Oh.
It's not bad.
Well, you did. It makes sense. You did spot them early. I did.
The early morning light, you see these goblins coming on. You'd already known you were able to signal Varys so that neither of you were caught in surprise. But you do find yourselves facing, like I said, the goblin and a couple of bugbears that have.
We've been waylaid by bandits.
And as they do, this goblin rushes ahead. 5, 10, 15, 20. Comes out and fires a short bow at you, Varys. Does a 18 hit?
Sure does.
Big 5 points. As a goblin arrow comes whipping at you.
As I'm gathering my weapon. Oh! Right in the leg, and I'm like, ah!
Elias, your turn.
Okay. Take heart, Varys.
I'm like, there's an arrow in me.
You can see this?
There's an arrow, it's sticking out.
All right. Elias is going to go to this little goblinoid, and he's going to take a swing on him.
Alrighty.
Come on. God damn it. 13.
The goblin proves just a bit too sprightly.
Yeah.
As your cleaving blow, he manages to just swoop out of the way from.
I don't have a good feeling about this. Okay.
Oh, no. It's happening all over again.
It is.
Any bonus actions?
I don't think so. Bonus action war cry. Yeah, it's not a real thing. Just
Yeah. All right.
yeah.
You let out a ferocious roar, half full of anger, half full of fear, and a way to release it. Is that your circle?
Yeah.
For you,
I did not-
Varys? Yep.
That's fine.
I know what you're up to.
Trying to think of
Smart idea.
what is a good color to use, but it is my turn. Oh, it is. Okay.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I'm gonna be
You
casting it
see
there.
Elias rush forward and take a swing at this goblin, which manages to scurry out of the way with a sort of noise, and you just hear Elias let out a war cry. You're up.
And I'm like,
Varys.
gosh dang it. And just my little bit of frustration.
Mhm.
Trying to keep my cool as I cast my spiky growth. And it forms, I guess Elias would also see like these vines coming up again from the ground as he's under these goblins.
Oh, nice.
Very, very sharp thorns attached as they're slowly crawling and getting bigger and bigger. That is his action. I think I will maneuver.
Do they get a dexterity saving throw, or are they just fine?
While they're standing there, they're good, but when they move,
All right.
So as long as they don't move, they're okay.
yeah.
Bonus action?
No bonus action. Just my movement is done. I'm gonna move there, and that's it for me.
All right. As the vines take hold, you watch this goblin in the back, fucking scimitar raise, face painted with a blood red hand,
Ooh.
charge at you. 5, 10, 15. Go ahead and roll that damage for me, Chris.
All right.
So 64.
One. Guess I'll just
Man, that is rough. Oof.
God damn.
You might want to
Jeez.
take another roll and refresh.
No, I'm good. I'll refresh after that, but we can take that, I suppose. Yes, 8.
That's still 11 damage.
It
yeah,
is
11.
11 damage. So you do see this goblin make it just there as he just shreds through dead,
Oh, jeez.
setting off a scream.
Does every one of
Yeah.
them have like a red handprint, or was it just that specific?
You can take a action next time to look.
Okay.
If you'd like. Not really seeing the goblin behind him get shredded, but seeing you with You hear the bugbear's roar in challenge to your own as it charges you. 5, 10. Go ahead, Chris.
Okay. 1.
See if he even gets to you.
9 damage.
All right, well. It seems to plow through, and while you do see bits of the fur around its legs or beneath the simple hide armor it's wearing, where it catches, it might tear, doesn't seem to mind as it comes charging at you with a large morning star.
This
It
one's
brings down at you. Oof. You're gonna take, that's gonna be 11 as it comes crashing down at you with this morning star.
Me, right?
Roaring. Yes. Sorry. Yes, Elias.
Totally. Oh man, he's pissed. He looks angry.
This gentleman in the back moves 5, 10, screaming the whole time. Go ahead and give me that.
There's that 10 feet. So that's 9 total for him.
And a lot of ones in there, Chris.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
refreshed.
But 9 total.
But there's a max there.
Yeah.
He also
Oh wait, no.
threads. Just as you see him moving to ready his long or his short bow, trying to get a line on you two, and just get shredded.
I'm glad that old boy here that originally got his pals, like, hey, let's come on.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's probably hearing it, but I'm glad he's not seeing this.
Oh, you actually know the one that got his pals is this one
Oh, okay.
up
Okay.
here.
Oh, well,
This
then
is
he's
just
like,
one of his unfortunate. Yeah, he's still listening to him just get shredded behind him as they're trying
Oh,
to make
man.
their way up.
he's doing the hand wave of like, come on, guys.
Follow me. He's like, follow me. He's like, I called you. And you see, he locks eyes with you briefly, Varys, as he's a little bloodthirsty fucking point of his scimitar, and then he stops. Go ahead and give me the roll.
Nice.
There's a 7 in there.
There you go.
Well,
Yeah, don't worry about
and
it. He
a
didn't.
2.
He didn't make it. He also fucking dies.
I
Son of
do,
a bitch.
as he was doing all that, I will do the hand come here kind of thing. Come get some.
Come on,
Come on.
get it. He goes down as well. Dreaded.
The spike.
Stop running!
Oh, that guy wish he
Look
would have gone
there.
first. Or
Yeah, it's just like, what are you idiot? He yells, stop running, and then you see he just whips a fucking massive piece of timber tipped in what looks like sharpened bone right at you, Varys.
Okay. I would assume he would be smart enough to do that.
Oh,
Yeah, bugbears aren't necessarily dumb.
No, yeah.
yeah.
And he would have seen me if he knows spells
Yeah.
casting.
The javelin fucking sails past you as he goes to twist, really putting a lot of effort into it, and he can just, even with that, the feeling of the vines tearing at his legs is enough to just, you can tell, throw off his aim. Whips past you.
I would assume he would feel like in difficult terrain, like you're in mud where it's just there. Maybe that throws him
I
off.
just imagine it's like a bramble thicket.
Yeah.
Because I can really tell you from personal experience of being caught in the draw monster, like there gets a point where like terrain, you're just like, it's impassable. And you're like, what is going, like your feet sink in and it's just vines and like tall grass just wrapping itself around your feet. And you're like, what is happening? Am I being attacked by, like, nah, man. It's just how they grow grass in the Carolinas.
Oh, God.
Fucking savages.
Yeah.
But anyways, this goblin here throws his bow back. You guys can't see these rolls, right?
No.
Nope.
Is that AC of yours?
Me?
Yes.
18.
18?
Yes.
Oof, so close. You see him whip that bow around as the scimitar, he draws and like goes for the attack off the draw as a professional swordsman might, nearly killing you as you take 6 for your little hero points. It costs you 6 to
Twist brings up his shield just to get the block in time.
oh no, I'm sorry, 5 in your favor this time.
This time. Don't get used to it.
Don't get used to me correcting myself. It is now your turn, Elias.
All right, I'm going to attempt to attack the bugbear.